if you want to be an entrepreneur because you want to make money overnight, you want to be rich, I don't think that's a very good thing to start with. Don't be an entrepreneur if you want to be rich. You're not going to be rich. You're going to be poor. Trust me. It's very tough. You might have to worry about your bread. You might have to worry about paying 15 rupees to Suzuki wala. It's very tough. So entrepreneurship is for the ones who don't fit in the normal world. You want to do something really different. You want to do something, you want to achieve a goal that has sort of like never been achieved, at least in your circles. So you have a dream of doing something notable. Only then be an entrepreneur. Like, don't be an entrepreneur if you want to buy a car. You don't be an entrepreneur if you want to buy a nice house or you want to travel to the world, right?
Yeah.
So it never happens overnight. 10 years of burning midnight oil and 10 years of hard work and really a lot of struggle would eventually make you look like an overnight success. So this is what overnight successes are. They're always backed by decades of hard work. Stop reading the news. Stop reading the news. Whatever you read in the news, especially in tech news or whatever business news and startup news, they are in the news because it is news. जब कुत्ता इंसान को काटता है तो खबर नहीं होती. खबर तब बनती है जब इंसान कुत्ते को काट लेता है. तो they are in the news because they are outliers, right? WhatsApp, Instagram, they are outliers. These are sort of accidents. They don't happen all the times. You can't aspire for that. You have to move inch by inch. You have to move step by step. And it would take a lot of time before you do something. इट्स नॉट समथिंग कि मेरे पास एक आइडिया आया, मैं उस पर काम करना शुरू कर दूं और कल मेरे पास यूज़र्स आ जाएंगे, परसों मेरे पास पैसे आ जाएंगे. नो, इट इज़ अ प्रोसेस दैट शुड बी टॉट, दैट शुड बी लर्नड. And the process I recommend and advocate for is called the lean startup methodology. And what lean startup methodology is, you put all of your ideas in trash and start finding a problem that people face and try to solve that problem. Come up with a solution, and that solution could be anything. It's not necessary that solution would lie in a smartphone app. It is not necessary that solution would be something digital tech related. That solution could be anything. That solution could be a group of hawkers delivering sabzi to your neighborhoods. So solve that problem, and when you solve that problem, you would know that you have a business already. And don't solve that problem with high aspirations. Solve that problem to actually solve the problem. इस बंदे को ये मसला आता है, मैं इसकी कैसे हेल्प कर सकता हूँ. Then scale upon that. और that's called an MVP, minimum viable product. कम से कम क्या चीज़ हो सकती है जो इस बंदे का मसला हल कर दे. फिर वही कम से कम क्या चीज़ हो सकती है जो इस बंदे का भी मसला हल कर दे, इसका भी हल कर दे. And that's the way you would grow. And over time you would know that you would have more features added, you would have more members joining you, and everything else would be natural, and money would come to you automatically. If you are solving someone's problem, you can charge for it, right? जो चीज़ मैं बहुत ज़्यादा मना करने की कोशिश करता हूँ कि डोंट ट्राई टू मिमिक सिलिकॉन वैली. वी आर नॉट सिलिकॉन वैली. वी आर पाकिस्तान. लेट्स गेट टू आवर ग्राउंड फैक्ट्स एंड बिल्ड ऑन समथिंग दैट वी हैव. Not competitive advantage, I would use the word of unfair advantage. There are a lot of things that we can build on to win the world. These guys, they just closed their Kickstarter campaign at about 228% of its initial goal. And what are they doing? They are building leather jackets and selling them online. And Mont5, Mont5.com is their website, and Markhor is one. And nobody in the Silicon Valley has this advantage of having this mature, this established leather industry. Nobody in China, nobody in Europe has this established sports industry. Nobody makes hockeys this well anywhere in the world. Nobody makes bazookas, footballs this well anywhere in the world. So do not try to build the next WhatsApp. Do not try to build the next Facebook. Know what our strengths are, know what we can do best, and try to do something within your own domain. So I think there is a great void in telling the stories. Markhor is a great success story. I'm sure many of you won't have heard about it, and some of you do have. Their initial goal $15,000. They closed at more than $1 lakh. This is the success story. This has to be told. And what they do, they make luxury shoes, handmade shoes. So we have to know what our strengths are. No entrepreneur ever has complained this. Entrepreneurs are the ones who just do. Farhan Masood, you know that guy? He is not even a graduate. College dropout, yes. So he has built a very tech focused company. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपकी उसी में स्ट्रेंथ हो, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको स्कूल में ही सब कुछ सिखाया जाए. एंटरप्रेन्योर वो बनता है जिसको मार सबसे ज़्यादा पड़ी होती है. मार पड़ेगी जब आपको वो चीज़ें नहीं मिलेंगी जो आप चाहते हैं, तो देन यू वुड इनोवेट, यू वुड डू समथिंग. टेल मी, अगर आपको एक गाड़ी मिल जाए, अगर आपको एक अच्छा घर मिल जाए, एंड यू आर एंश्योर्ड कि यू वुड हैव ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ, हु वुड इनोवेट? You would just sit in your living room and watch TV. So yes, you won't have all of the things you think you should have. You would have all of the tough times. You won't have the right education. You won't have the right ecosystem. You won't have the right kind of investor ecosystem. And this is what that grooms the right kind of entrepreneur. Let's give a local example over here. Nayatel आप देख लें. They started their first unit in one of the exchanges in Islamabad, and Wahad Saab and Saad Saab would go over there and tune it and fix it over there. It only took that one unit. Whatever it costed, you could arrange that kind of money from your job savings or from your parents or from friends and whatever, and they grew an empire from like that single unit in Islamabad. And once they convinced their customers and investors and everybody that yes, we are the guys who can do it, then obviously they needed money from investors to build this optical fiber network. And that was the point. Investors could trust them, and they definitely got a lot of money, and so much that they laid out a whole door-to-door optical fiber network. So this is how you do it. You do the minimal thing, minimum viable product, and everybody else would follow it.